Hello, good people. This is Sherry, and I'm going to show you how to make the easiest jewelry project you'll ever make. If you're new here, I'm Sherry, owner and designer for Sharika Originals Handcrafted Gifts, where we help you make jewelry for those who are deliberately different. Do you want to start a jewelry business, but you think you need a ton of tools and money? Nope. No, you don't, and I'm going to show you how. Today I'm going to show you how to make a gorgeous set of jewelry using just wire, one pair of pliers, a pen, and maybe even a pill bottom from your medicine cabinet. Just everyday items. Here's our supply list. You see, these are everyday items other than your wire and your cutters. What's great about these jewelry pliers is that in one item, you have round nose pliers, flat nose pliers, and cutters. So this is a great piece of equipment to get started with. Your pliers and your wire are the two most important items that you need to start your business off with not much money. Now we want to cut 2 pieces of wire 4 inches long. So measure your first piece of wire, and then use your first piece of wire to measure and cut your second piece. Now take both pieces of your wire, hold them together, and you're going to use your pliers to make a loop. So put the pliers right at the beginning and make your loop. Turn it all the way around till you meet the other part of your wire. So you have a complete loop right there. And your loop is the same size on both pieces of your wire. That's very important. Now, using your pliers, you're going to make what we call a spiral. You're going to put the pliers right on the tip end of your wire and start to turn it. You turn it till you get to the other side, and then you go past the other side and keep turning. You want to keep your wire side by side. You don't want it to turn under. You want to keep it flat. So you use your flat nose part of your pliers to hold your wire so that you can keep turning it. You're making a spiral. You're going to keep turning it until you get it big enough that you can use your hands to turn it. At this point, you can hold it in one hand and use the other hand to turn your wire and continue to make your spiral until you get about 1/4 of an inch from your first loop. Believe it or not, you have the first part of your first earring. Now you're going to do the same thing again. Okay, now that you have your two earring parts, you want to make some ear hooks for your earrings. So you're going to cut two 2-inch pieces of your 20 gauge wire. Okay, so now we're going to put our two pieces of wire together again and make another loop the same way that you did the first time. Okay, now we're going to keep holding our two pieces of wire together, and you need to grab your ink pen or whatever round thing you found to make this work. Now place the middle of the pen about 1/4 of an inch from your loop. And what we're going to do is we're going to fold the wire around the pen. We're going to fold it over. Just fold it over. Like this. Now you're still holding your two wires together. Grab your pliers and we're going to turn up the end very slightly of the end of your wire. Now when we get into part 2, we're going to get into sanding the end of these wires, but we're not going to worry about that right now. We are learning how to do this first. So now you have your two ear wires or ear hooks that we're going to use to finish off making your earrings. Now you're going to take your ear hook and you're going to open it. Now when you open the ear hook, turn it to the side. Don't pull it open, turn it to the side. Then slip on your earring and close it again by turning it back to the side. Congratulations, you have your first earring completed. Now do the same thing with the other earring to complete it. Okay, that was the hardest part. So now we're going to make a pendant to go with your earring. So you'll have a pendant and earring set. You're going to pull out about 8 inches of your 20 gauge wire and cut it. Now use your round nose pliers to start another spiral. You're going to go around about 2 times. And then after you go around about 2 times, instead of keeping the spiral tight, we're going to use our hands to make it looser. Continue turning, and then you're going to stop about 1 inch from the top of your wire. Now take your pliers, your flat nose pliers, and bend your wire up to a right angle. Now you're going to take your round nose pliers and make a loop that we're going to use to put your necklace together. Now that we have the loop made for the necklace, all we need to do is to insert the cord. So I cut about 20 inches of cord, and I'm going to thread it through my loop. Now I'm just going to tie a knot on both ends of the cord, and then the person can, when they wear it, they can tie it to whatever length they want to wear it. Wasn't that easy? But wait, there's more. We're going to make one last piece. We're going to make a quick and easy ring using this 20 gauge wire. So cut your wire about 6 inches. Straighten your wire as much as you can and pick up your pliers, and we're going to start another spiral. So use your pliers to make a loose spiral. And then you're going to go around, twice, and then you're going to stop. Now go to the other end of your wire and just make a loop. Now take your round, whatever round thing you wanted to use. I have a little pill bottle here, and just wrap it around as far as it will go. Okay, wrap it and so that you have your round shape. Now you're going to pull your ends in to make the size that you want your ring to be. So you're still keeping it round, but you're going to pull each end, shaping, keeping your round circular shape until you get it to the size that you want it to be. And there you have a cute little ring. See how easy that was? You just made a beautiful jewelry set plus a ring with simple tools. So if you love this project, imagine where you could take your jewelry skills. You could even turn it into a business. I've got more easy tutorials with business tips, and I'm even dropping an e-course, Hobby to Hustle, to help you start selling your jewelry creations and making money with them. All right, good people. So if you haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe button and hit the bell to be notified when we upload new content. You know the drill. Please like, share. This is Sherry saying, as always, be blessed.